19 ping, and it's really the ultimate gaming experience here in Ohio.
All right, so we're going to move into the game. We've got, we got a hand warmer here. It's going to be Boated versus R&R.
Can you get that bracket command updated for Twitch?
Yes, I will.
Looking out for you. Alright, we're going to get that Falco versus Icy's matchup. We need a camera adjusted as well.
This is going to be an interesting one.
Pretty self-explanatory.
All right, so I had the stream muted there, and we have the lovely Woke Fox trying to explain something to us. I believe he was saying that he's played this matchup a couple times in his life.
Yeah, I've actually played against Boda specifically with Falco. And R&R, famously at the Arcadian, got double eliminated by Ice Climbers when he was first seed.
Got double eliminated by who?
Ice Climbers.
By Ices, but it wasn't voted?
One of them was voted. I think Standing Glacier, was the other one.
Standing Glacier, Dallas?
Maybe there was one more. Yeah, Dallas.
Yeah.
He's not in the scene much anymore. I miss that man.
Yeah, he's a funny dude.
What a good man.
Yeah, I sat down and played him at Rubes Day one day, and I hadn't been playing for a few months, and I was like, who are you?
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to deal with this.
A master of rolling crap.
Yeah, I thought I only had to play Papa and Bowden. Now we have to play 3.
Oh, was it not? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm misthinking. I think R&R played a Samus or something. There's some matchup he said that he wasn't ready for. But he did lose to Boda to win. Frecky. Oh, Frecky and winners Boda to lose.
Yeah, I was going to say, I thought he said Fraley, and I was like, I wasn't even there, my guy.
Yeah, but, I mean, if you saw R&R versus Soul Patch last week, it was a very strong showing of Falco.
Yeah, so
he seemed very solid.
The thing about Soul Patch, he's such a good player. No one in OSU Melee, except for the old guys, like, has ever really played him. And, like, if he would just play Melee, he would be all, like, right around there, up there with Fizzle in terms of jigs, because he has a very unique Jigglypuff. He used to beat all the guys.
We've gotten so much better.
From
that point in time, and like if you're out of the meta for that long, like you're gonna have to struggle like getting back into it. So maybe
It's funny because the main reason Colton struggles in PM is because he doesn't know how to play against Fox. So
funny. If only we had another game just
where
like
he
it
could
for
learn.
you to practice that matchup constantly. But all right, so Boded finds a wobble and finds himself at a slight lead.
Yeah, what's the ratio on this, do you think? Is it like, just rando? Is it like 50-50, or do you think it's Falco favored?
Oh, matchup-wise?
Yeah.
It should certainly be Falco favored, I feel like, but not as much as Fox favored. Like, I think Falco has a slightly harder time, like, being safe on Ice Climber's shield and just, like, keeping up with their movement in neutral.
I feel like it would be way easier to get grabbed as Falco than Fox, but maybe I'm just not thinking about it right. I just feel like Falco's, like his combo interactions are, like, slower than...
Stuff like that happens, yeah. Low dash and shield on the laser. Good read by Boded.
Man, this is some hype gameplay right here.
Yeah.
So a lot of people get mad about the wobble, but I personally love the wobble. It's hard, right? From like, I don't know if you play any other games competitively, but you look at this game and there's so much deepness to all the characters.
Yeah.
And you just want like all the characters to be like good enough to play competitively.
Yeah, I agree.
But then you run into stuff like this where it's like, well, Ices have, you know, an admittedly like broken move, but then you also have like, you know, Shine. So.
Yeah, but so how I view wobbling is that, like, if you made wobbling illegal, like, I don't care about wobbling personally, but just like the impact that it has on both Ice Climbers players and like their general development is not the best.
It's like it's sort of like abuse. Like people just tell you that, you know, what you're doing is like terrible for the game. A lot of times.
And the mentality
it's a terrible
is rough,
mentality.
like, and people treat you badly. But I think if you like made wobbling illegal, Icy's just become the sickest character ever. Like, their punish game without wobbling is sick. Like, it's just super cool.
Papa's the perfect example of somebody who like loves just doing insane stuff.
All right, so Boded takes game one.
Yeah, Icy's one there.
So let's see what RNR can bring to the table here on Battlefield. I agree with the strike. Top platform is really good against Ice Climbers.
Yeah.
He should huge chill on that platform more.
That's the only games that I've ever taken off Boded are going up a stock and just sitting on top platform because Icy's aerial moves are not the greatest.
It's very viable with Puff, I think, more than any other character, but even Falco is really good. Like on these platforms.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think Falco's down air is sick. Like, so if you can just stuff them whenever they try to come up, or
or even it's just like you're not threatening. Like losing neutral. Like it's very hard to lose neutral into a wobble if you're on a platform.
Yeah,
that's the main
if Falco sits on middle platform and Icy's try to come up anywhere right below it, they could just, or he could just like drop down shine. Like
drop down shine is really, really good. All right, RNR looking strong though, but I would like to see him play on the platforms a little bit more because we saw him get just grabbed in neutral like twice because Boded called out his laser and just waved out forward shielded. Got that grab.
Yeah, and you hate to see this, right? Because RNR had like a great first stock. Yeah, he did not like that at all.
Yeah, chill, dude.
Yeah, you were a little bit upset when who was it? Somebody SD'd on you, or Free Belinda. Yeah, he SD'd on you, and you were like, man, that sucks. But you were like, we take those.
That's my boy. That's my boy. So okay, so here's a quintessential like final verdict on homie stocks. There is nothing more homie than respecting your opponent enough to not SD yourself. Yeah. Like, if it happens, it happens, but part of the game is not SD. And you're showing them the most amount of respect if you just play it out.
If you just play it out. It does really mess with your mentality, though, if you don't give them the honey stock and then they come back and beat you, because then you're like, wow, they beat me with one less stock than they would have had initially.
Yeah.
And it definitely messes with you a little bit.
Yeah. A lot of mentality is like, how you solve that mentality is to just not let yourself get to there. Like, being mentally strong is not like being able to dig yourself out of those mental holes. It's being mentally strong enough to never get in them.
Yeah. What's your record against Free Bowling Day? It's pretty heavily favored in his, right?
Yeah, it's his favorite. I don't think I've ever actually beaten him.
Yeah, we were trying to think of it, and I was like, well, I know that White Fox has gotten a lot better, but I still don't think he's beaten Balloon Boy.
Yeah.
The king of the unranked. Him and Gaines.
Oh, yeah, I think Gaines is much better than Balloon Day. No offense to Balloon Day, he's an amazing player, and I love that man. But Gaines is like, he's a genius. He'd be PR'd like immediately, and not just like 10 or 9. He'd be like above D-Fox. Probably.
Yeah, I've definitely noticed a lot of these players like around this level, and in terms of mentality, like they do not have the mentality to be like top players yet, because they they can't get it through their head that like losing a few times to people that are a little bit worse than you is not like the end of the world.
Yeah, it's a skill. It's a skill for sure. Good mentality and just being able to compete in tournament and like handle yourself in the tournament setting is a skill within itself. So I think, especially like with the advent of net play, like a lot of people are turning away from like going to locals, but it is still very, very important.
That
for your
whole interaction there that Boda just did was amazing.
Yeah, masterful. Very well done.
The jab into the re-grab.
Oh, nice shine grab. R&R shine grab master. No lie.
Yeah.
He has never double shined in his life, though.
He scares the hell out of me now. I mean, I remember when I used to beat this guy when he came to ESI weeklies, and now he's just This Falco's sick.
Yeah, he's a nuts little man. I love R&R. Yeah, it's down throw. Yeah, so R&R, we've like talked about grabbing ice climbers a lot.
Yeah.
He's like the only one that loves grabbing them as much as me. And so essentially, like, you have a few mix-ups, but the best ones are forward throw and down throw. And although they both lose to shield grab, they go at different times. The hitbox comes out much later on the down throw.
I was going to say, like, ooh, yeah, you hate to see that one.
Ooh,
but
really clutches it. That was actually very clutch.
Clutches it out. In those interactions with ice climbers, like, so Jigs does the same thing. If you